there is this report that is going viral, and that is of Anambra State Police Command arresting popular prophet. He is called the INDABOSKY Baosi, the liquid metal himself, the virus himself. This is Prophet ODUMEJE. There are reports, and I don't know how true this is, but I decided to bring this out to you guys in case there are family members, church members, or people that are aware of this. A prophet, a Kanu prophet, Emmanuel Ame, speaks over the alleged arrest of the INDABOSKY Baosi. He said God warned ODUMEJE. God warned ODUMEJE. ODUMEJE is said to be sitting in a sober mood at the Anambra State Police Command headquarters, and Kanu prophet Emmanuel Ejembi of the Divine Fountain Prophetic Gospel Center has reacted to the alleged arrest of the LIØN prophet CHUKWUEMEKA Ohanemere alias ODUMEJE, the INDABOSKY Baosi, by the Anambra State Police headquarters in Awka. The prophet, who has taken over the ancient city of Kanu by storm with his many confirmed prophecies, had revealed during his May 2020 prophecy that Prophet ODUMEJE needs prayer against attack or arrest by the government. And in confirmation of his prophecy, he was allegedly arrested yesterday. I use the word allegedly arrest because it cannot be confirmed if Prophet ODUMEJE has been arrested. ODUMEJE had trended online for a while now. He is known to perform his own miracles in a way that is not common, in a way that is not seen by others. Back in those days, we know that people pray on people, they get delivered, prophetic words come out, and they make certain utterances, word of knowledge. A lot of things happen. But after a while, we started seeing some new strain of prophets, of pastors, of televangelists, and even, all in the United States of America, we started seeing some kinds of, particularly in Africa now, let's focus on Africa, we started seeing some strain of prophet, pastors, faith healers that can perform miracles without touching you. They have remote control spiritual ability where they can make you fall, tumble, jump at the wave of their hands. They have so much power inside of them that they have it on their legs, they have it in their eyes, in their hair, everywhere. All the parts of their body can be used to make someone do what it would not do normally, such as jumping up and saying some things. Now, having said all of this, ODUMEJE does his own differently. ODUMEJE is known to step on people. He did that in Asia when he went visiting there. A lot of people were on the floor. ODUMEJE walked on them. I don't know if he asked them to do it or they did it and he decided to walk on them. We've seen countless strange people that call themselves men of God in Africa, recently in South Africa, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Some are Nigerians that went there. Some could vomit money. Some could tell people to eat grass. Some some could even say people should wave their panties. Everyone trying to trend in a very mysterious way. ODUMEJE is known to slam people, and people have questioned his own style, and he said, "Did you call me? God called me. God called me." Now, Nigeria has PFN and Christian Association of Nigeria. He has not been accepted in there. TB Joshua has not been accepted in there, and many others have not been accepted in this. But what is going on? Why is he allegedly arrested? Is he as a result of what he did, the performances of whatever he did? I don't think so, as we do not have a body in Nigeria that can sit and discipline anybody that is performing things outside of the norm. Everyone is like, they have the God that speaks to them, the Spirit that speaks to them, and he said, God called me, do your own, let me do my own, even at the detriment of the people that attend these churches. While reacting, Prophet Emmanuel Ame said, I warned him. I told him he will soon be arrested, but he would not listen to the message of God concerning him. I told him that God revealed to me but he thought maybe he was hearing the voice of a mere man. Now he has been arrested. So I don't know how we can equate this together, how we can relate to this, how you can relate to this out there, how a prophet tells another prophet, and the other prophet believed in his own mind or thinks that the other prophet is just a mere man and not a prophet of God. Prophet Emmanuel said, remember, I equally said during the May 2020 prophecy that several government officials will resign, that the seats will be too hot, and also that many employees will be sacked in Nigeria. So he's saying this to confirm how true that is and how the prophecy of Prophet Odumeje is for sure, for real. That old generational banks will face serious challenges and many will collapse except for God's intervention, most especially that Union Bank needs prayer. Do not fret. All these and many more will still happen unless serious steps are taken to prevent them from happening, he said. Odumeje in a sober mood in Anambra State Police Command headquarters. Now, the prophet, it is said that he was arrested by the police and taken to Anambra State Police Headquarters, Oka, for investigation after failing to honor police invitations over his connection with a pending petition of malicious broadcast, hate speech, incitement, and highly offensive and provocative conduct leading to imminent breach of peace that was submitted to the Inspector General of Police, IGP, by Anondizogu Patriotic Union, APU. But he could have avoided this if he had listened to warnings from the mouth of an oracle. That's what they said. Now, recently, Odumeje said things about Pericoma and said things about the idol worshipping, herbalist and all of those things, spiritualists and stuff like that. And he spoke about some traditional, cultural, traditional rites and practices in Arondizogu and many other parts. And he spoke at length. He talked about the power of God and he being the liquid metal himself, even though a lot of people have looked at his pattern of operation as not in line with how. He said he is not a preacher of love, that he is a lion and that his own job is quite different. That he's just the liquid metal himself. He said he's a dead man. He said a lot of things. You know, he's known to say a lot of stuff. So some people cannot relate with what he's saying, while some people, definitely his own fans and people that believe in his calling, they relate with him. And they said he's a true man of God. Notwithstanding throwing people on the floor, notwithstanding stepping on injuries, many things that Odumeje does. Is he just doing this for him to trend? If he had, let's say he has the power of God, but he's using the gift that he has in that way, or he's not called by God. There have been a lot of controversies as regards who is called by God in Nigeria, all over the world, and who is not called by God. We have people that are shamans. Shamans also speak in tongues, and demons also speak in tongues. Tongues is simply speaking in a different or unknown language. So do not think that a pastor, a prophet speaking in tongues and performing miracle is different from what a dibia that decides to wear a shirt and trouser or put on, a collar, and you think he wouldn't do the same. He would. The same thing goes to Islam too. They have people there too that are practicing some other things there. Even some people might even say the Islam religion is this, is that. That's not the point. What I'm saying is that there are always some group of people that will come from the other side. They masquerade as angels of light, but inside of them lies darkness. They will perform miracles. They will do a lot of things. But the Bible says by their fruits we shall know them. A lot of people say, what fruit? That is what you need to research and find out in the Bible. What are the fruits that you need to see that points out to you that somebody is called by God? The Bible says test of spirit. How do you test it? Go into the scriptures and you say at length how you test spirit. But how can you test spirit if you yourself do not even understand the scriptures or have the Holy Spirit inside of you, or have God inside of you, or have understanding, or you even have your mind already suspended as a person? How? You only need to be fed because you don't even know nothing about this thing. So it's very important. Yes, it is very difficult, particularly the ones that know how to masquerade, the ones that know how to package themselves in a way you will never see. When it comes to philanthropy, they give gifts, they share food, they do a lot of things. But inside of them lies demons. Inside of them lies darkness and evil. So I don't know if you are from that area or you know much more about this. You are from his church. As he been arrested as a result of the APU, Arrondissement Patriotic Union, they filed some things against him. The oracle, as is fondly called by his followers, also said his prophecy about the current Kaduna State Governor Nasser El-Rufai being Nasarok come year 2023, if given the ticket to run, and that Igbo should forget presidency in 2023. He said this still stands. He said, let us all continue to pray for the other former Nigerian president who may not make it through 2020. Former Nigerian president. Probably that is the dictator Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. Or who else are we talking about? Anyway, what's your take about this? I'm going to go through 1 or 2 or 3 comments, and you also comment. Let's see what people are saying as regards this. Someone say this man is just an end-time prophet. Be careful, God doesn't know you people. When you see all these pastors leave their bushy hair, be careful. This is their occultic style. They are not from God. God is not their source. They are just harvesting or gathering information from the kingdom of darkness. Someone say Odumeje the Lion himself was not arrested. Instead, police invited him to the police headquarters. So someone is confirming that he was not arrested, but he was invited. Whatever way it is, invited, accepted, called into. What is really going on? I thought this was just a talk that was settled, but it seems as if he's going to go to the police. So, logical reasoning. Your prophecy that El-Rufai may succeed PNB is passing of your boundary, and you risk being labeled fake prophet by fellow Nigeria. Liquid metal INDABOSKY cannot be arrested. What's your take about this? Drop it in the comment section below.